So you're welcome back, and today we're going to be discussing a couple concepts of capitalism. See, I know a lot of people around me who says the economic disparity in the world today is due to capitalism, and so in today's video, we're going to be discussing some of the concepts of capitalism. And to understand capitalism, it is important to explore its historical emergence, its impact on the society since it became popular, and some debates surrounding its strengths and weaknesses. So, capitalism can be both political and economic ideology. It's characterized by private or corporate ownership of capital goods, and investments is determined by private decision. Price and production and the distribution of goods is determined mainly by competition and a free market. The roots of capitalism can be traced back to the late Middle Age and in Europe, at a time of a profound socio-economic transformation. First, there was a collapse of feudalism, which was characterized by rigid class structure and subsistence farming. And when this collapsed, it paved way for a new economic system. And once those feudal lords started to lose power, there was a rise in trade, there was a rise in commerce, and this gave birth to a large population of middle-class group, which consisted of merchant, artisan, and financier. Then this takes us to the Industrial Revolution. During the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th century, it marked a pivotal moment in development of capitalism. The introduction of, say, machinery led to mass production, unprecedented level of productivity, and economic growth. And very rapidly, by the end of the 20th century, with the rise of stock exchange, the growth of multinational corporations, increasing importance of financial market, capitalism evolved into various forms, which included state capitalism, meaning that the state owned key industries, but operate them according to the market principle, and welfare capitalism, where the state only intervened as a social safety net to control excesses. One of the most compelling argument in favor of capitalism is its unmatched capacity to drive innovation. And if you're a risk-taking entrepreneur who wants to be rewarded for all the risk you have taken, I see you cheering for capitalism. Capitalism also promotes individual freedom by allowing people to make choices about who they work for, what they consume, where they want to invest, and this allows people to exchange goods and services voluntarily with little government involvement. And this in return drives company and service provider on the road of constant improvement in order to stay in the competition. Isn't this good though? While capitalism can also be credited to have lifted millions of people out of poverty and raising living standard across the globe over the past decade, countries that have embraced market-oriented reform, such as China, India, name it, have experienced rapid economic growth and significant reduction of poverty. Despite the success of capitalism, there are pushback on the ground that it leads to inequality, and especially economic inequality. Some who agrees that it creates wealth disagrees that it doesn't distribute wealth evenly across the population. And over the years, we can see, and we can all agree, the gap between the rich and the poor has widened tremendously, with a few corporate bodies amassing in the most wealth, and some people honestly fear that the rise of social unrest could follow a trend like this. And which brings me to a question that I don't have answers to, and feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is economic inequality a function of the fact that some people are more skilled, more talented, and more in demand, and hence they have an opportunity to take advantage of the services they provide, which hereby make them richer? Or is it just a function of the fact that capitalism is unfair and will always choose and favor some people over the other? Well, that being said, capitalism is still a dominant economic system in the world and continues to evolve and adapt to new challenges. Say, today, we have concepts such as conscious capitalism and stakeholder capitalism, which now emphasize the importance of balancing profit with purpose, also promoting business practices that benefit not just the shareholder, but also employees, the community, and the environment. Well, these are just basic concepts of capitalism we're going to be talking about in this video. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And until I see you in the next video, stay awake, stay curious.